Good morning, students. How are you all? Welcome to today's class. And as you know that we have been studying the chapter, The Best Christmas Present in the World, chapter number 1 of your book, Honeydew, of your English prescribed syllabus, right? So as we have completed the chapter, today we will be taking the PDF part of the question answer section of this chapter. First part, comprehension check, that is page number 10. The questions on that part are: what did the author find in a junk shop? Author को junk shop में क्या मिलता है? The author found a very old 19th century roll top desk in a junk shop. It was made of oak. What did the author found? Author found a very old roll top desk that belongs to the 19th century. Where did he found it? In a junk shop. That was the question. And it was made of oak. Of which tree it was made? It was made of the wood of the tree oak. Oak, that is the longest living tree. Now, question number 2. What did he find in a secret drawer? Who do you think had put it in there? What did the author find in the secret drawer, and who do you think had put it in there? Author found a small tin box in the secret drawer. There was piece of lined note paper taped to its top. Most likely it was put there by Mrs. Jim McPherson, who was Jim's wife. Her name and address were on the envelope inside the box. Now, author found a small tin box in the secret drawer, and there was a piece of lined note paper that was sticked it and taped on the top of the tin box. And most likely उसको किसने रखा होगा? मिस्टर जिम मैकपर्सन ने रखा होगा. किसके लिए? अपनी वाइफ के लिए. दैट इज जिम्स वाइफ. उन्होंने रखा होगा, जिम की वाइफ ने, बिकॉज वो लेटर था किसकी तरफ से किसके लिए? जिम की तरफ से अपनी वाइफ के लिए. तो उसने बहुत ही उसको प्रोटेक्टिवली, बहुत ही प्यार से संभाल के उन्होंने उसको वहां पे रखा था. एंड उनका नाम और उनका एड्रेस उस एनवेलप के ऊपर लिखा था, द एनवेलप विच वाज इनसाइड द बॉक्स. So now come to the part 2, that is comprehension check, page number 14 part. Question number 1 goes like this: who had written the letter, to whom, and when? Now, who has written the letter, to whom, and when? So the question comes here, 3 questions. First is who had written the letter. So Jim had written this letter. Who has written? Jim had written this letter. To whom? To his wife, अपनी wife के लिए, whose name was what? Connie Macpherson. And when he had gone, जब वो वहां से चले गए, to fight the war against the Germans, to fight the war against the German, he wrote the letter on December 26, 1914. So he wrote the letter on December 26, 1914. Now, question number 2. Why was the letter written? What was the wonderful thing that had happened? Question arises कि letter क्यों लिखा गया, and it was about something wonderful that happened. And what was the wonderful thing that had happened? Jim wrote this letter to tell his wife about a wonderful thing that had happened on Christmas Day. The British and Germans were engaged in a war. Yet on this day, both the troops met in no man's land. It was wonderful because right in the middle of the war, the soldiers were making peace. They celebrated Christmas together and played a friendly football match. Jim wrote this letter to his wife to tell her about a wonderful thing that had happened. And what was the wonderful day? It was a Christmas day, and both the British and the German army were engaged in the war. Both the armies were engaged in the war. Yet on this day, इस दिन पे क्या हुआ? Both the troops, दोनों के दोनों troop, they met in no man's land. They met in the no man's land, and it was wonderful. और ये बहुत ही wonderful था. Why? Because right in the middle of the war, because in the middle of the war, what happened? The soldiers were making peace. The soldiers say they were making peace, and they celebrated Christmas together. And what were they celebrating? They were celebrating the festival of Christmas together and played a friendly football match. And they were playing a friendly football match. Now comes question number 3. What jobs did Hans Wolf and his Jim McPherson have when they were not soldiers? What were the jobs that Hans Wolf and Jim McPherson have when they were not soldiers? Both of them were not soldiers in their real normal life. We know about the fact that both were not soldiers. They were not soldiers in their real normal life. Hans Wolf was a cello player in the orchestra, and Jim was a school teacher from Dorset. Hans Wolf played cello. Cello is an instrument that is played in the orchestra, and he played a cello in the orchestra. And Jim was what? Jim was a school teacher from Dorset in the west of England. Jim used to teach, and he was a teacher. At which place? At Dorset in the west of England. Had Hans Wolf ever been to Dorset? Why did he say he knew it? क्या हैंस वुल्फ कभी भी डॉर्सेट गए थे एंड व्हाई डिड ही से ही knew it? ऐसा उन्होंने क्यों कहा? वो जानते थे. No, Hans Wolf had never been to Dorset. He had never been to Dorset. He had learned all about England, but still he knew everything about England. How? From school and from reading books in English. From his school and from reading books in English, he knew everything about Dorset. Now comes the next question. Do you think Jim McPherson came back from the war? How do you know this? क्या आप सोचते हो? Do you think that Jim McPherson जो थे came back from the war? He came back from the war, and how do you know this? No, most likely Jim McPherson did not come back from the war. No, he did not come back from the war. Statement given by the neighbors of Mrs. McPherson and the nurse at the nursing home. The statement that was given by the neighbor of Mrs. McPherson and the nurse at the nursing home showed no reference of Jim. It showed no reference of Jim. उन्होंने ऐसी कोई भी बात नहीं की जिससे कि जिम का रेफरेंस मिल सके. Neighbor said she lived alone and the nurse said she had no family. Neighbor said कि वो बिल्कुल अकेली रहती थी and nurse said that उनकी कोई family नहीं है. So we come to know, and as not one member visited her till date. Not even one family member visited to meet her. So by this we come to know that Jim has not yet returned from the war. Now comes the part 3 comprehension check, page number 15. Why did the author go to Bridport? Author went to Bridport because that was the address where Mrs. McPherson lived. He wanted to give that letter back to her. He was feeling guilty for opening her letter. Author went to Bridport because that was the address where Mrs. McPherson lived, and he really wanted to give the letter back to her. And he was feeling guilty because he has opened her letter, because it was a wrong thing to open others' letter. How old was Mrs. McPherson now? Where was she? Mrs. McPherson was 101 years old. We know वो 101 years old थी, and at present where she was in a nursing home in Burlington. वो Burlington House में एक nursing home पे थी on the Dorchester Road on the other side of the town, and the nursing home was situated where? In the town named Burlington on the Dorchester Road on the other side of the town. Now, first question, who did Connie McPherson think her visitor was? Now, what did Connie McPherson think? कि जो visitor उनको मिलने आए थे, who was that visitor? Connie McPherson thought that her visitor was her husband. Connie McPherson thought that her visitor was who? Her visitor was her husband. But actually, who was he? He was the author, but she mistaken him as her husband, that is Jim, as the narrator was carrying his letter. Why? Because the author came here carrying his letter. So she mistakes him as her husband, that is Jim. Which sentence in the text shows that the visitor did not try to hide his identity? Now, in the text, there is a sentence which shows that the visitor did not try to hide his identity. The sentence which shows that the visitor did not try to hide his identity is, you can see the inverted commas. The text goes here. I explained about the desks and how I had found it, but I don't think she was listening. When the author says that I explained everything about the desk and about how I found it, but I don't think that Connie was listening to any of the things I said. So with this, we can see that because he tried to explain about the desk and because he gave the full information that how he found this letter shows that he was not trying to hide his identity. So with this, the half part, we can say the comprehension check part is over, and the thinking about the text part we will be taking in the next class. Till then, you just complete and learn the question and answers that has been explained to you in today's class. So till then, take care of yourself and bye bye. See you in the next class.